This is a short hike down Stoddard Canyon. Summertime and hot days, this pool right here is just filled with people. Because they can walk down that actual road, no hiking. Follow this road back all the way around the bend, and there's some houses. I'm pretty sure some of the original bloodline still lives back there. Of Stoddard. Stoddard family line, family name, some of the founders of this canyon here. The road follows back up around that ridge. There's a house back there that looks like a gingerbread house. It's fixed up to look just like a gingerbread house. Someone lives in it too. Back in these canyons, back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, there was a gemstone that was found. I think it's called lapis azul. It's a blue it's a blue stone that there's some trout down there. It's a blue stone similar to I guess a sapphire would be. And this is one of the canyons it was found in. One wrong step here, you're dead meat. Okay, back there, actually I can see a telephone pole. I'll try to get it on the zoom. Let's see. See that telephone pole right there? That's where the road sort of does a loop and turns. Right there is where the gingerbread house is. You go back there, I don't know how many houses are back there. I've seen 5 or 6, I believe. There's at least 4 that I know of, at least 4. But ahead of me it looked like there were 5 or 6, but my car's pretty low, so I didn't want to go back any further. I turned around. I see a nice big pool down there. I'm going to go down and see if there's any trout. And over here you got, look at that, it comes out right there. But that's man-made. That probably, there's probably a spring on the other side of the road. So they put this underneath so it doesn't wash the road away. At one time, this was a road that I'm walking on. People drove back here to their houses, lived back here. Long, long time ago. Right here the trail leaves the river, goes up by the road. But down there somewhere, I can hear voices. Someone's either hiking or spent the night back there. This is a really cool spot. I'm going to stop off down here and have some lunch. I have my Crusader cook set with me this time. And you gotta watch your footing. I almost took a header straight down there. Trout. That's what I meant to say. Son of a trout. Son of a trout can usually be found in there. Sometimes his daddy too. Whew. Took one step there. It came the rest down on my chest. I'm surprised the camera's still working. Here's a good place for lunch. Oh yeah, look at, there's some awesome setup for the Tennessee hammock or any other hammock. This is nice camping. There's a place for a tarp over there. There's another little place, a bivvy in the summer. I know what you're all probably saying is, how's he going to use the Trangia with the Crusader? Well, it's like this. Most of you have seen this. Some of you may not have. Slots. Puts the surface above. This will not close without that. It hits on the Trangia. Now in the meantime, I'm going to take the rest of that and fill that canteen up with water out of here and put in some of these, and they'll be ready for the hike out of here. I also bring these with me, so in case I still have water, I can fill this up. This is a little over a liter. Put a pill in here, zip it up, and leave it for the morning. I can do 2 of them. While I'm sleeping, I'm making water. Then in the morning, when that runs out, I can fill this back up. Works out pretty good. I got this for a wind block, but with this rock here, there's no wind. So as soon as that boils, I'll put this in. 13 minutes later, I'll have lunch and be out of here. Whenever I'm messing around up here, going around a hike, this is the minimum. If I'm going to be gone a few hours, this is the minimum I bring. In case I come into some water where there's some trout. I have a video on this, you can check it out. I won't go into a lot of detail, but let's see. I've got a wet fire in there. I have the world's smallest and best fishing kit ever. A lighter, some lint, some band-aids, some burn ointment underneath, a small compass, and in here, the orange thing there is an earplug. There's some dental floss tied to it, and it's strung up to a rolled up bag. That rolled up bag, the dental floss is just so I can pull that rolled up bag out, but it can also be used as a float or a bobber. And the bag here, down inside there, I carry 2 water purification tablets. So, just in case I'm ever in the need, I've got fire, water, fish, band-aids, medication, and a cool little knife. It's not a bad knife. Sure, it's made in Taiwan, but it's a pretty decent little knife. Seal pup. Really holds an edge pretty good. Okay, I put the pasta in the cup. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna come down here. Boil me some of that river water. Make me some tea or some coffee to go along with that. Yeah, I think it'll hold. But man, not enough sleep, not enough to eat. I get out there about 4 feet and my legs just start doing the sewing machine. It's also fear of going in. Another time, McLeod. Look at that pool. Wish I had my fly rod with me. Whoa! It's about 5 or 6 feet deep. I bet you there's some trout right under that rock. I'm gonna come back here. Lunch is served. Okay, use the rest of the fuel, boil this water. I'll put it back in here and I'll set this in there, down there in the river to get cold. In the meantime, let's see what lunch looks like. I think it's got a few more minutes. Some of the noodles feel a little hard. Pretty cool, huh? Little conversion kit. One thing about the San Gabriels, and that's why Native Americans came through here, is there's oak trees everywhere. These acorns, look at this. You can walk up when they're ready to be harvested and you can load a basket really easy. I'm gonna try an old recipe I got out of a book at the library for making bread. I'm gonna try that this next time they're in season.